I'm not here to make some clickbait, low hour pilot makes terrible decision sort of video. Like with every time you fly, you learn something. This is a flight I did recently that I learned a hell of a lot from. I'm currently in a show up in Leeds, so I've taken the opportunity to join a local flying school and hire one of their gorgeous Cessna 150s to keep my eye in whilst I'm away from London. After being checked out by one of their instructors, I was able to take some pals up for some good old general aviation.
Flaps up stages. Yes.
I popped a message in our group chat, and the lovely Kudzai, who plays Lucy in our production of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, replied.
Sherburn radio, good afternoon, Golf Bravo Bravo Delta Tango, request radio check and airfield information.
Golf Delta Tango, Sherburn radio, readability 5, runway in use 28 left hand, QFE 90905 hectopascal.
Readability 5, runway in use 28 left hand circuit, QFE 90905 hectopascals, Golf Bravo Bravo Delta Tango. And let's go. Yay!
So on the day, of course, I checked the METAR and the TAFs, and they were showing a fairly blustery day, but within the Cessna 150's limits. We arrived at the lovely Sherburn and Elman airfield. Really and truly, this is a wonderful aerodrome. If you haven't already, check out the Flying Reporter's aerodrome review of it. Stunning stuff. Also, drop me a comment if you've been here before. I'd love to hear your experience.
Golf Delta Tango, taxiing to runway 28.
I spoke briefly to one of the instructors who had been up earlier that day and was told in a very jovial manner that it will be a bit bumpy, but good fun. We got the plane ready and taxied out for a short local flight around York. I made sure to request a wind check just before takeoff.
Golf Delta Tango, commercial aircraft, wind check, please.
Aircraft calling surface wind 250 degrees, 18 knots.
Roger, thank you, Delta Tango.
And as this was still within the 12-knot limit as stated in the POH, I decided to continue with the takeoff.
Alrighty. Are you all ready?
I'm ready.
Excellent. Finals clear. Golf Delta Tango, lining up runway 28.
Now, I'd just like to point out that I am in no way a flight instructor, so everything I say in this video and across this whole channel is all just my own experience, my own opinions, and should never be taken as flying lessons or anything like that. Now, I maybe could have taken a moment here to think about the possibility of the wind picking up considerably later and how that would affect our landing. I could have made the decision to maybe make the flight a bit shorter than planned to increase the chance of the conditions being the same as they were on takeoff, but I knew it was going to be a short flight anyway, so we pressed on.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Cool, copy, take hold. I got both. Little rolling start. Here we go.
You can see how thrilled Kuds was here, and that reaction is absolutely priceless.
Okay, airspeed's coming alive. That is us up.
Let's go!
Yeah, baby. Climb 60. Yeah, she might be a bit bumpy.
I absolutely love sharing my passion of aviation with my friends and family,
Use the green still.
and especially people who have never been up in a light aircraft before.
Maintain 60. If we had any problems, there's a lot of fields ahead which we can land in. We'd be able to win, which is all good.
Okay. Oh, look at it.
It's beautiful enough. Flaps up.
One of the best things about getting your private pilot's license is getting to show your friends and family exactly what it is that has been consuming your life and your finances for the last however many months.
Yeah, but there'll be a few buffers like that.
Check out my other videos where I take my mate Tim up in a katana and look at his reaction to it.
This is one of the top
north once we get out of this circuit.
Okay.
And that's the runway we just took off from there.
Yeah. It's so pretty.
It is gorgeous enough. Really pretty actually.
Because the sun is shining today.
Yeah, it is. It's off.
Even though...
The sun is up there.
Yeah.
Just have to look. Click that. Okay, so right, we don't want to go too far into Selby. So once we get out of the ATZ, I'll make a call saying that that's what we're doing. And we're going to climb. Golf Delta Tango, leaving the ATZ to the east. And we'll take a little left. And then see what York Minster's all about.
Ooh.
Probably just do a little one to York and back, I think, today.
Okay. You are in charge. I'm just happy to be here.
You're more than welcome. So yeah, below us is Selby. So I don't know anything about Selby, so can't tell you anything. Yeah. Fuel is sufficient, we've got loads of fuel on board.
That's good, right?
That is good, yeah. Would be sad times.
Yeah.
Sad times with no fuel.
You ever ran out?
God no. It's really, yeah, it's a real bad day. But, I mean, it can happen.
Golf Zulu lining up.
It's not a good day.
I can imagine.
There's an airfield down there. Yeah, look at that, one big runway there. That is called Elvington. Yeah, the times. Look, I mean, you know, if we had an engine failure, I know where we'd be landing.
Yeah.
Runway 26 as well, so that's even better than the runway we took off on.
Why is it better?
Because it's more in line with the wind. So we have more chance of just easier landing, basically.
Where's the other one?
It's slightly off centre, so the wind's coming in more than actual.
Enjoy these views of one of the most stunning parts of the UK.
That was crazy. I've never been too cold.
No, I've only been once and I was on tour. Oh, she's pretty though, she's pretty. It's a really beautiful town.
I wish I could see it.
I'll tell you what I'll do is I'm gonna spin around it to the, I'm gonna give you a nice angle. If I do this, then I'll circle it.
You drive?
No, I probably should. I don't think I do that.
That's gonna say.
We flew around York, which was absolutely fantastic. It actually wasn't too bumpy, and despite a very slow ground speed, it was a really fun and beautiful flight.
Natural to like where I belong.
Yes, yeah,
On the sky.
humans done a lot wrong, but like so this is a nice, yeah, that's a good thing. My uncle always says like, it's like we're so lucky to exist in this time where aviation is so accessible to us like this.
Yeah. I'm very gullible. I believe people, I look at you like, I don't think you want that.
No fear, I won't. Not this time here.
I think I'll leave it to you this time.
Yep.
And then next time I'll think about it.
Great.
My mum would love this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My mum would hate this.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does she not like heights?
She does not like heights, no.
No. Thank you so much.
Oh, honestly, you're more than welcome.
I appreciate it so much. It's so much fun.
Like, part of the reason I got my license, I love aviation. Is so much fun, and like I love being able to share it with people that also like it. So it's, yeah, no, it's really good vibes.
Thank you, I love it.
Cool. So again, some of this talking will just be for myself, but basically I'll explain it to you because it's interesting. When we join the airfield, we are joining it at 2,000 feet. We're going to overfly the runway that we're going to land on, which is 28. And once we've overflown that, we then descend on the dead side. So an airfield in a rectangle, if you think about it, the runway is one long side of the rectangle.
Right.
And we want to, that's the pattern. And it's a left-hand pattern, so the runway's there, you turn left onto the shorter end, left again onto the long end, left again onto the short end, and then you're on the final to land. And then yeah, so we overfly at 2,000 feet, then we descend on the dead side to circuit altitude, which is 1,000 feet, QFE, which is the height above the aerodrome. And we do that 1,000 feet around the aerodrome, and then we come into land.
Hey.
Hopefully.
We will.
Oh yeah. We'll get down one way or the other.
For sure.
It was as we were rejoining the airfield that things didn't go wrong, but certainly the workload increased.
Golf Delta Tango entering the ATZ from the east for a standard overhead for runway 28. A rainbow.
That rainbow, sometimes it feels like you can never capture them.
On a heck.
I could feel how strong the winds were when we were joining overhead, and it was making me slightly concerned.
Nicely down. On the end, the wind's going to push us a bit, so it's going to help us with our descent. Ahead of these numbers. And we are at perfect altitude to join the circuit. Check nothing's coming in on downwind. We're all good, peachy. Mixture is fully rich. There's T's and P's in the green. Can't keep that in for a bit. Action harnesses, you all strapped in?
Yep.
Great. All secure?
Yep.
Lovely stuff. Golf Delta Tango downwind runway 28 to land.
I am quite a low-hour pilot, and so to be given this on final...
Golf Delta Tango, final runway 28 to land.
Set between 250 degrees, 25 knots.
really made me focus in and try to nail this landing.
Okay, maintain nice high airspeed on this. Oh, she is a bumpy. Golf Tango, runway vacated.
Look, I know there are loads of pilots out there who can land in these conditions with their eyes closed, and according to my TikTok comments, regularly land in much stronger conditions. However, owing to my low hours, I wasn't used to these conditions. Yes, my instructor had taken me up in blustery weather before, during my PPL, but since passing, I've only really flown in relatively still conditions. It also didn't help seeing the fire car make its way to the runway for my landing. Don't get me wrong, I would much prefer they were there than they weren't, but you get me. Anyway, I was prepared for the go around, but thankfully was able to make an okay-ish landing, and the fire truck made its way back to the hangars, as did we.
Yay! That was so much fun!
We did it.
We did it! Well done, man. That was great. That was so much fun.
I spoke briefly to a different instructor when I got back to the club, and he advised me to be a bit more careful when reading the TAFs and the METAR, and generally err on the side of caution, which is advice that I fully intend to heed. Thank you so much for watching. I have such a fun time making these videos, and I love hearing your feedback. It really does make my day. So if you have any suggestions for content that you'd like to see, or you just want to say hi, please do pop me a comment. I've also started streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator. Go on. I'm still not sure whether to do it on Twitch or on YouTube. I've tried both. They're both really fun. Again, if you've got any advice, please let me know, because it's a world I'm completely not used to. So if you want to join me for a live flight, or if you fly yourself and you want to do some multiplayer, pop me a follow on Twitch. The handle is The Flying Thespian. And also pop that little bell notification on, because I think that might let you know when I go live on YouTube. It means a lot if you'd consider subscribing, hitting that like button, etc. It of course really helps me out. And see you next time.
Cold?
Yeah, still going on.